Hey guys, it's Julie from Table for Two, and today we are going to be making a leek and mushroom Boursin Orzo. I came up with this recipe because I feel like leeks and mushrooms go so well together, but not everyone uses orzo in their dish, so I wanted to show you guys how to make it very easily. We're going to use trimmed leeks. The difference between trimmed leeks and regular leeks that you get at the grocery store is trimmed leeks, they've already taken the hard work out for you. They've peeled off all the layers that are unused, and this makes prep work so much faster because you don't have to put it in a bowl of water so you can get all the dirt out. You don't have to do that with trimmed leeks. You can just chop them and then throw them in the skillet, and then that's it. So I still like chopping off the top of the leeks because they're a little dried out. And then obviously you chop off the bottom. And then I like chopping them in half and then in half again. And then we'll make thin slices. And you're gonna use 2 leeks for this. So these mushrooms are already pre-sliced. Even though they're pre-sliced, we're gonna chop them a little bit more finely. So I'll just put it out on the cutting board and give a rough chop. All right, this looks pretty nicely, roughly chopped. So we're gonna head to the stove. All right, so now we're gonna turn the stove on to about a medium-high heat and add the olive oil to the skillet. And once you feel that the oil is nice and hot, you can go ahead and add your leeks. Okay, so the idea is you want to wilt the leeks a little bit before you add the mushrooms. So just watch the little whites of the leeks. They get like transparent. So that's when you know they're getting soft and tender. All right, this looks pretty good. And now we're ready to add the mushrooms. All right, so the mushrooms are all added and you can tell that they're already starting to soften and meld with the leeks. So we're gonna add the garlic in next. So you'll wanna season with salt and pepper. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in the orzo. Add this in dry because I kinda like to toast the orzo a little bit to give it some flavor before adding in the liquid. About 1 cup. Just eyeball it, it's fine. Stir around, toast it a little, let it soak up some of the mushroom liquid, getting all that good flavor. All right, now that the orzo has toasted and absorbed some of the liquid, this is now the time to add your 2 cups of chicken broth. So we're gonna add the chicken broth. So this is what is actually gonna cook the orzo. So we're gonna cover the pot and let it simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes, and you wanna stir it occasionally so the orzo doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. All right, let's take a look. Okay, all the liquid has pretty much cooked off, which means the orzo has sucked it all up and cooked itself. So now we're just gonna cut the heat and add in the Boursin cheese because it's already so hot, you don't need heat under it. It'll just use the residual heat to melt it. I'm using the garlic and fine herbs flavor. It's already at room temperature, so it's super soft, and all you have to do is pretty much just grab it and crumble it into big chunks. You just mix it all together. Look at that. Look at how it's melting it and making this so creamy. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could just taste it right now. We are ready to plate this and dig in. So cheesy. Look how the cheese just coats everything. And the leeks and the mushrooms. Ugh. So So for the full recipe, you can go to tablefor2blog.com.